Good day. How are you going? Well, I did so much shopping down under in Sydney and Melbourne. So now let's see exactly what I bought. So now let's start the show.
I bought stuff too, you know.
Good day. How you going?
Let's get the flag over there. Woo! Ha ha! Look, and there's more flags here as well.
And this nifty hat.
Well, welcome to this haul.
Ooh.
And it's going to be quite a long one, so you might want to just go to your favourite bits along the way. And we will be running this almost as live. So if we make a mistake, it's going to be left in. Right, Paul? So you wanted to start with food items,
Because I think we
You
bought
wanna
a
eat
lot
them?
of food. Yeah, so we bought a lot of food.
Why don't you start with these crisps?
So
you got
we
Smiths.
got Smiths, which look distinctively like Walkers.
Yeah,
and
or Lay's. Yeah, so I think it's all the same company. It says it's a trademark of PepsiCo. So, but that's definitely the Walker's logo. We've said when we were in New Zealand, and I think also in our shopping episode, when we compared Coles with Woolworths, it was very hard to find multi-packs. But I did of the original flavour, and I've eaten some of these already, so I managed to keep one. But I didn't realise you bought a big one.
Most of them are the bigger packs because they want you to eat more, I reckon.
Well, I think it is something to do with that. Now, you also got these Ritz sour cream and onion flavour crackers.
Yeah, so I think that they had a lot of different varieties. I think it was like cheddar, which is what we have too. Cheesy flavors. I don't really recall the other flavors. I think I just went with the thing that kind of stood out for me, which is this sour cream and onion one.
I think the intention was you were going to eat those while you were there.
Was it?
Well, I don't know, because they're quite brittle, but they did survive. Let's actually go on to this behind us here, because even though we were in Australia, we were delighted to discover that we could buy Whittaker's chocolate all the way from New Zealand. I got some Hokey Pokey Crunch, which is a bit like a Crunchy, and Creamy Milk, which is a bit like Cadbury Dairy Milk. In fact, I got a couple of those. It's dark Ghana.
I picked this one.
Yeah, so it's dark chocolate.
So it's kind of made of like the darker chocolate, which is better for us, apparently.
More creamy milk, and a dark almond as well. So the thing is, the chocolate that is made in Australia, especially the Cadbury's, doesn't taste the same as it does in the UK. I bought a tube of Cadbury Dairy Milk, so it's like Cadbury Dairy Milk but in a tube, and it looks like little Rolos. And I thought, oh, I'll try this out. I didn't like it. And we discovered that someone told us that apparently that because of the heat in Australia, they have to add something to the chocolate to stop it from melting. Whereas in the UK, that's rarely going to be an issue with the weather that we have here. Oh, more chocolate. Well, I did buy some stuff just to try. A peppermint crisp from Nestle, and also from Nestle a Kit Kat, because I just wanted to see what they were like. I was almost going to eat them when we were there, but Paul said, no, keep it for the haul.
Going along on to the sweet treats, we also got this on offer. I think that they were like 2 for $5 or something.
Something like that. Arnott's, which you can find in New Zealand as well.
Yes.
And
Chocolate Ripple.
made in Australia, it says. Yeah, I got a packet of Arnott's cream. I think they were oaty cream. So it was like a bit like a hobnob with two together, sandwich with cream in the middle. I ate them all while we were there. Sorry.
Oh, yes, of course.
Of course I did. Right, what's next?
Should we go on to some more sweets?
Yeah, there's lots more sweets here.
There were lots of these different types of sweets. I think I picked them out on one of our last days there. I don't remember where.
So Violet Crumble is a big name out there because I saw it everywhere.
It's made of chocolate coated honeycomb.
And is it
I saw this a lot too.
Mendelez? Oh no, Men's. At Men's. MENZ. Making life sweet, it says.
And this is...
Oh, it says there's a fact, a shattering fact here. It says, ever wondered why violet crumble is called violet crumble?
Uh-huh.
You did wonder. Mr. Hoadley, the legend behind the shatteringly brilliant recipe, named it after his wife's favourite flower. Oh, and the crumble bit, well, that's pretty obvious, right? And I think it looks as though it's like a nougat type thing, so I'll not be eating it because it's going to lift out my fillings.
So this kind of looks the same. Scorched peanut bites. So I think that this has like a peanutty, crispy, crunchy consistency to this.
So you'll be wondering why I got the hokey pokey. Well,
and then there are Pasco raspberry lumps, which is raspberry, but then there's dark chocolate coated.
Did you go through the Darrell Lee yet?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
No.
Oh, sorry. Well, you better talk about that.
I think I saw this. I don't really.
Well, it was everywhere, really. Yeah.
They had. So I think I wanted to try them out because they were chocolate covered things. Either it was coconut or strawberry, and then they had different other flavors, which I wasn't really too keen on.
So it's a hard shell with chocolate inside. This one is coconut dash rough. I don't know why it's called rough. And this is
Maybe there's like
rough.
pieces in it. That's why.
Oh, right. Rough coconut. Okay, well, could be right. Now, let's get on. It's still sort of food related, but it's if you get sick.
Oh.
Right? So you got a lot of...
Well, I didn't get...
actually, you got one. Yeah, I thought these. Okay, let's do this first.
I think I got two of
I
these.
thought these were cough drops. No, I bought these. Barley sugar drops and butterscotch. I never see these things in the UK, and my mother used to buy this sort of stuff all the time in Northern Ireland. You used to get like a little tube of it.
Is it supposed to be medicinal or something?
Perhaps. But oh, I loved butterscotch.
And then I got this one that is a double D honey eucalyptus
Cough drop.
Yeah, cough drop. So I thought that I was coming down with a bit of a sore throat when I was down under. So yeah.
Me too. And I bought a single pack of these soothers from Nestle, butter menthol, and it sounded so nice. It's the word butter. So I did have a couple of them, and they were delicious. So when I saw this 3-pack, I thought, right, I'm getting these, and if I get sick, I'll have them, and if I don't get sick, I'll just eat them anyway.
We had this at home, I think, Eclipse mints. So I wanted to have mints because I was tired of having my chewing gum in my mouth.
Oh, right, okay. You got some tea, right?
So yeah, I saw this Twinings matcha green tea. I've never seen Twinings matcha green tea in the UK. So I thought, you know what? I am going to give this a go. Maybe I should have gotten more than 1 pack. But I wasn't really sure about it, so yeah.
Twining seems to be everywhere, and I think there's a big connection with the UK, obviously, and Australia, and also New Zealand. So last time when we went to New Zealand, I got New Zealand blend breakfast tea, I think it was, from Twinings. This is Australian afternoon. Look at the kangaroo. You see the kangaroo? Paul has one on the back as well. And it says, at Twinings, our master blenders have been blending quality teas for over 300 years.
Oh, cool.
It says, our Australian afternoon is a smooth and robust blend crafted with Australians for Australians. This blend features the best of East African teas for strength, Assam teas for body, and high-grown South Asian teas for smoothness to bring you a refreshing brew you can enjoy every day. Well, I'll be enjoying this. It actually still says by appointment to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh.
They're a little bit behind the times.
And then you also bought this Dalma Ceylon tea.
Yes, because at one of the hotels, this was the tea that was provided, and it was delicious. Or maybe it should be tea-licious.
It's so funny.
Right, this is kind of like on the last bits of the food.
So,
But drink now.
So at the first hotel we stayed at, they served a lot of Victoria coffee.
Oh, yes, they did.
So we went down for breakfast.
And they had it.
So then they had lots of Victoria. So I think I bought this either at Coles, Woolworth, or What was the other one?
I can't remember.
Kmart. I don't remember.
But the first hotel we stayed at also had a little coffee bar, and every day I thought, oh, we should go there. We ran out of time and we never went, but it served it as well. And then when I was walking around the department store, David Jones, which Paul will get onto a bit in more detail later, I saw some coffee.
David Jones.
Mm-hmm. I saw this bun coffee from Byron Bay. And I thought, oh, this looks nice. It smells nice. It says we specialise in organic and sustainably grown coffee. It was $16.65, which is £8.40. But actually, I don't think it's that bad.
No.
For a speciality.
So I think that there was also this other variety which was much stronger. I think it was like espresso blend.
It looked really strong.
Yeah.
But we got the coffee blend, full flavoured coffee blend, and this other one is sweet smooth Australian grown coffee. Yeah. Right. Okay. That's the end of the food and drink. While we tidy this up, have a look at this.
Okay, what are you doing now?
I'm going to log on to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube. Well, next up is knickknacks, and you saw our Australia flag at the start of the episode. And that is just the wrapping from that. But there's also flags featuring on other things too, isn't that right, Paul? Mm-hmm. So we got some I Love Australia stickers, which I thought might be nice to put on our suitcases.
And this is a patch.
Oh, yes.
And then this is a writing pad and a pen, I believe.
There's the map on there too. Oh, there's animals. And I got a magnet which has got a map of Australia and little things that are associated with each city.
And then I got this nifty bag.
Oh,
Look,
right.
I remember buying this at one of the stores at Melbourne Queen Victoria Market.
Now, when we went, it was just in the run-up to Christmas, and I thought, I've got to try to find a surfing Santa, because that is the big thing. And eventually, I did manage to find one. Look at that. A surfing Santa. Now, I love my soaps. And I did manage to get a few bars. I think Paul might have bought me one as a gift as well that I haven't received yet. This is a Poppin' Fizz Bath Buddy double scented soap. And it smells, absolutely divine. And then we went to a stall at the Queen Victoria Market.
Yes.
In Melbourne, and it must have been called Petal. Yeah, petalmelbourne.com.au, and I got a bar of soap from there as well. So it's still in there. It smells lovely.
I think I got you something else.
Did you? Well, while you're finding that, this is not soap. This is called Sard.
What
and
is Sard?
Actually, it says it's called Wonder Soap. And it's Australia's stain expert. Major stain types removed with this. Including grass and mud, food and drink, oils and blood, makeup and ink.
I'm sorry, did you say oil and blood?
Yeah, so it says Sard Wonder Soap helps in the removal of most household stains. Including all those things that I said. Oh, animal stains as well. Use on hands, clothing, carpets and fabric. It is ideal for hand washing woolens and can be used to wash dishes, pots and pans. Sard Wonder Soap is very good in hard water. It does not contain abrasives and is biodegradable. Now, I think that we used to be able to get this type of soap in Northern Ireland. In fact, I think I've seen it in England, but only in hardware stores.
All right.
And it's sort of sold as like kitchen soap or something. Because it's got that sort of, I don't know, like washing up liquidy type smell. A little bit stronger than that, in fact.
And then I bought these
Is that from
face
Pebble?
bar.
Oh, is that from Pebble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got these. So I
thought that was my present.
well,
Oh, okay.
this is after the fact, right?
Yeah.
So
May I
by the
sniff
time
it?
you see this, he would have already received it. I think I'll still wrap it though.
All right, okay.
So
Rose.
this is for the face.
Now, when I go away anywhere, I always like to see what sort of deodorants they have. Now, I can only use Sure Solid, although actually I can use Dove as well, because Dove and Sure are under the same company. It's what is it? Lever.
Unilever.
Unilever, and yeah, and so I got this Rexona Sport,
No.
which you also get, you see
get it here.
in Europe. And what I'm going to say, it doesn't say where this was made. Actually, it might if I peel the back. But a lot of we did buy toiletries like toothpaste and mouthwash
and eye drops. This is
Yeah.
one that I picked up from the pharmacy.
And what I'll say is, what I found intriguing is that the number of items that we bought that were actually made in Europe.
Oh gosh.
Right, I've opened this up. This one was made in the Philippines, but again, it wasn't made in Australia. There seemed to be a lack of items, toiletries that were made in Australia.
I picked this thing up. Koi. This is a relaxing hand cream. I believe I picked this up at Coles in Melbourne. So this is made in Victoria.
Oh, okay. So something was made.
Yeah, so let's have a wee sniff, shall we? I don't think it's open, so sorry, I can't do a sniff test. But yeah, this is the product.
Well, the next one I'm going to show you, I was going to say, well, this was made in Britain. Actually, it was made in China, but it is British. It's the Fuzzy Duck. And
Fuzzy.
yeah, so it was a set. I threw away the wrapping because it was so big and we couldn't fit it all in. There's a hair and body wash, a shower gel, and an aftershave balm. Now, I bought this exact set at a charity shop in Bristol, and it cost
Double.
it cost £5
Right.
in the charity shop. Then I saw it in Boots, and it was £10.
Oh.
We went to Kmart,
Yeah.
and I saw this, and I couldn't believe it. It was $10 Australian, which is £5. So it's half the amount that you pay in the shop in the UK, but the same amount that I paid when I found it in the charity shop.
That's a bargain.
It is. And I just thought that's bizarre, though.
So I think we were given these bottles.
First day at our first hotel, water bottles, Wallaby. We kept them because they're so nice.
And speaking of water bottles, this is a water bottle that we bought from Taronga Zoo, because we did go to Taronga Zoo and it was a really hot day, and I think I forgot my bottle of water, or we were running low.
Oh, we just needed more, I think.
So I thought, you know what? This is kind of like a souvenir as well as a necessity. So I thought, you know what? This is the best, $10?
I don't know.
Was it between $5 and $10?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
What I do remember is that I got 3 ice cream stroke ice lollies that day. And also, I think there's at Taronga, I got Paul this lovely little solar lighting up key ring. And on the back, yes, it must be Taronga. It says Taronga Zoo. It's got a tiger, a koala, and a meerkat on there. Wasn't that a lovely gift that I got you?
Thank you.
Yes. Now, we only got 1 calendar.
Normally we buy more than one.
Yeah, and we were looking for a Melbourne one, and
We couldn't really find one.
No, any that we saw we didn't really like, but we did get a Sydney one.
Show the back.
Oh yeah, so you can
well.
see for every month. So during 2025, that will be on our wall. But we seem to end up with so many calendars every year that at the minute, when we're recording this, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one, 6, and we've got at least one upstairs. So we've got 7 calendars. And how many calendars do you need? Did you show this other stuff yet?
Oh, this is something that I picked up at the Big W, which is
Part of Woolworths.
part of Woolworths, which is now still defunct in the UK. But yeah, I think that there was like a pack of 3 of these, but then
It's laundry bag.
so this is for you to like put like your privates.
Smalls. Yeah, your privates. Your smalls, my dear. Stick
So
your privates in there.
I think it was a pack of 3, but I can't.
You can't find the other one.
I can't find the other one, so yeah.
It's probably mixed up with your
Interesting
small
stuff.
stuff.
Okay, but now can we go on to my books?
Yes.
So I did buy 3 books while I was down under. The first one is called The Courage to Be Disliked.
And who's written this?
Oh, good question.
It says Harry.
Well, there's like 2 authors.
Oh, okay.
It's on the bottom.
Oh, was that the name of the shop? Harry Hortog. That was the shop. It was a lovely shop.
so
Wait a
this
minute. That shop had a lovely cafe.
Did it?
Remember we sat down and we had the coffee and the sweet.
Oh, right. So that was like where? In Melbourne? Or...
Yeah.
So then this
Glen
is the
Waverley,
way
I
back.
think it was.
Yeah, so this...
Hey, Glen Waverley, home of Erinsborough.
And then I bought another one, and it's called Let Go. It's time for us to let go of shame, expectation, and our addiction to social media.
Not addiction to YouTube. Oh, no. No, don't give that up. What's this? Eat, Sleep, Read logo?
I think this one was at the Queen Victoria Market.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, I remember you. It was opposite the brewery.
So
bar
this
you went
one is by Hugh Mackay, and it's called The Way We Are.
to. Is it Mac? Oh, it is Mackay, yes. Or
So when I am away, I like to buy books that we don't normally see, or it's hard to get, because what's the point in buying it if you could actually buy it back home?
Yeah,
So-
you're just going to have to carry it.
Yeah,
all that
exactly. So I thought that those are 3 good reads, I believe. So
Is that it? Oh.
yeah.
Oh, wait, there is, before we go on to the final bit, which is clothes, we bought so much stuff that then we had to try to carry it. And, oh look,
This was from Kmart.
your British Airways Club World label is still on
So
this.
yeah, so
This was $10
so this was
from
$10.
Kmart, I think,
Yeah.
in Glen Waverley.
Because
again.
I was in need of like a bag that I could have, because the other one that I had seemed a bit smaller, but this one seemed to do the trick. So this one was on sale, so I thought, okay, yep, I'll have this.
And we purposely took 3 suitcases with us because we knew that we'd buy so much stuff that we should just buy another suitcase while we were out there.
So we got this in Melbourne.
Yeah, at the Queen Victoria Market. It was just a market stall, and
It was 80.
It was 80 Australian dollars, £40, and it's really, really good. It's maybe ever so slightly smaller than the biggest ones that we've got, but it did the job, and it was filled to the brim when we came back. All right, we've got to tidy all this stuff up again. So have a look at this, and next it'll be clothes.
Give us an S for subscribe.
And we are back. Well, I didn't actually buy that much clothes while I was there, but Paul certainly made up for me.
Should
so
I go
think
first?
you're going to have to go first because, well, I don't have a lot to show.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show is this. Hold up this.
Snoopy.
So this is like a pajama set. So
Ooh,
this,
that's nice. That looks as though it would even fit me.
I think this was $30, so about £15.
Why is that? There's one of the Snoopies is a different colour.
I don't
Is he
know.
meant to be that colour there, or is he
And
dirty?
then
No,
this
it's the
one's,
same.
so then this one's sleeping.
And I think this came from Kmart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same place that we got the bag.
Oh yes, that little carry bag, and it's probably because we bought so much stuff there.
Okay, so the
We
second
got
thing that we could show you is
your
my
t-shirts.
stuff from the charity shop,
Oh, you went to a charity shop to get clothes?
Sandringham.
Oh
Sandringham?
yes.
Okay, so this is Rod and Gun.
It's inside out.
So
You washed it, didn't you? Because we were able to do laundry while we were there.
we went to this outer suburb called Sandringham,
Melbourne.
outside Melbourne. So Rod and Gun is from New Zealand, but then I think this one was 15. So this is Rod
Dollars.
and Gun, $15, and then I got this.
This is
polo.
inside out as well, my
This polo is Gant. So then I thought, oh my gosh.
I thought Gant was American. You said
No,
British.
it is British.
Oh right, I didn't know that. I was sure it was American.
Like, I remember Gant from Croatia.
Oh right.
Do you remember the shorts?
Oh yeah. Let's not go there.
So this is by Gant. So I believe this one was $20. The other one was
15.
15,
But if
and
you
then-
bought those new, it'd be a lot more than that.
it would be more than triple or quadruple.
Yeah.
So this fitted. So yeah, I did like the feel of this, and it does feel really soft.
Yes, it is soft, especially because you washed it in that lovely laundry that we had at the Ibis in Melbourne. Now, more t-shirts. Yes, yes,
yep.
Paul. Yes.
So I went to the retailer AS Color.
Oh, after
went,
you managed to find it.
So I think I went to maybe AS Color a couple
Oh
of
yeah,
times.
there was one.
When I went by myself.
Yeah.
No, I think both of them was in Melbourne.
Yeah.
We didn't go to any.
Well, there was one in Melbourne CBD, and the other one was in. Was it Fitzroy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the one that I got in Melbourne CBD. So this one was $30, £15, but I got this on sale for 9 off. So this was about 21.
Yes, and I think we said in that episode at Fitzroy that because we mentioned AS Color.
Yes.
And a lot of the staff in Australia are from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Is it a New Zealand company? Is that what they?
I know that they have
they
it
send people
in
over?
both countries.
Okay, next one.
So I also got this pink, this violet-y purple color. This is also from AS Color, and this one was 34.
And the next one was AS Color as well.
And so was mine. So we got the same color.
I'm not opening these out, but you can get the
I
idea.
will open mine.
Look, I got the same.
And then I will fold them.
How much was this? This one was 30.
Yeah.
Mine was a 2XL. Yes.
Mine was only one.
Oh, I see a kangaroo on your next one. What's that?
So we got that. So
Oh, was this the shop
same
in
place-
Manly? Yeah.
So the same place that you got yours. Do you want to open it up? And
I'm not going to open it up. No, I don't need to open it up. All you need to see is that it says
There's a kangaroo.
Manly Beach, Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you've got a lovely kangaroo, and I have a caravan or a Volkswagen thingy.
Beetle.
It's not a Beetle. No, one of those Volkswagen vans. Yep. Okay.
Should I go on with mine?
You go on with yours because, frankly, I've not got a lot to show you.
So I
You went to Rod and Gun, did you?
I did not go to Rod and Gun.
How come
I
you got
think
the
I
bag?
got this at one of the concession stores. I forgot. I don't think.
Oh, I see.
I think.
This was David Jones.
I don't think this was Myers because I didn't buy anything at Myers.
But so it was a Rod and Gun concession.
Was it Myers though? I don't remember.
Let's see what you've got.
Because they sold it in both of them. So
More t-shirts.
hold them up.
How many t-shirts do you need, my dear?
A lot apparently. So I got the blue one. So okay. So the promotion at the time was, I think if you got one of them, it was about $45. But if you got two or more, it was about 35 or something.
Oh right. Each.
So yeah, each. Because they kind of want you to buy more.
Oh yeah, that's the hook, isn't it? All right. Well, you're sorting those out. I'll show you my shorts that I got. And I can't remember where these came from. Oh, Cotton On. Yes, that's the one.
Oh yeah, you bought something from there.
Yeah. This is like a sort of a smallish clothes store. Cotton
It's
On.
kind of like
Reminds me of CNA.
those branded retailers.
Yeah. So it's just a pair of shorts for wearing around the house in the summer.
So I did buy something at Meijer.
Oh, right.
So this is the bag that they gave me because it was like during the Christmas time period. And this is also a pair of shorts.
Oh, right.
So this is by a brand called Industry, and it's Australian because it says Australian. And unfortunately, this is extra large.
Oh, well.
The salesman for
Industry.
Industry said that he went like a size up as well, so it's kind of normal to do so.
Oh, right. Maybe it's just the way they size things. David Jones, then, your favourite store, Paul? Right?
I think I went to David Jones at least 5 times.
Yes, and I wasn't there every time because you just went on your own.
Okay, so So yeah, David Jones. So this is the thing. So
It's a bit like John Lewis.
so it is either David Jones or it's Meyer. This is what the person from the airport said to us.
Yes, and the lady at the airport was David Jones as well. So you actually signed up for, what was it? You kept giving your email address.
Got points.
Points?
Well,
What did you-
well, like I didn't give it initially for David Jones, so I kind of missed out.
Oh no.
So-
So we're not going to be there. So
Exactly.
anyway, what on earth have you got in here, Paul? I think it's more shorts, isn't it?
No.
No? More t-shirts.
Okay. So could I show you? Wait, hold on.
And there's more.
Okay.
Right.
So this is something that I could get at home. So
So why didn't
there
you?
is a brand called All Saints, and I do like the make. So I did try this on during the sale period while we were over, and yes, I did get it on sale.
What's this thing up here? Just a little AS, also
No,
a little
that's-
badge sort of thing.
So I think it's kind of tricky to find things that fit. This was like the last one there, and then I believe I got this during the last part of the stay in Australia.
Okay.
On that day.
Next.
So this fit fine. Okay, so I think I'm obsessed with the brand New.
NEUW.
So I got introduced to it while we were in
New Zealand.
New Zealand when we went to Waiheke.
So we only see it over there, is that right?
Well,
Down under.
yeah. I think that you could maybe get it here, but then it would be a lot more expensive. So this was, I think, $190 initially, but then I believe I got it for under $90.
All right, so £45. roughly.
So it was a lot less.
So that's all right. Yeah.
Okay, so this was during the Black
This is
Friday.
from you. It's a Stockholm one, this one.
Well, it says it on these other bits too.
Oh, is that their like brand make?
Well,
Stockholm?
it says Stockholm and then Melbourne.
Oh, why does it say that?
I don't know.
Are they based in Stockholm?
I don't
Maybe
know.
they're Swedish.
So there's
see
this
this
one,
one.
which is, I did like the look of the logo, and I tried all this stuff on, so I know that they fit me.
I'm going to have to look into this further because why would it say Stockholm and Melbourne?
So then I got, so this is the same exact shorts that I got last time I went to
So
New
why
Zealand.
did you get them again?
Because the other one's gonna break and I'll probably need
Oh, it's great.
extras eventually. And then I got this color and then this color. So this is like a navy, and then this is kind of like a black color. And I did try them on, so I do definitively know that they do all fit. So because I can't return them because I'm over here, isn't it? So yeah.
Is that it for you?
Is that it for me? Yes.
I'm going to take these off because...
I think I'm gonna take
No. Because my last items...
Can I try them all?
Yeah. So I got some caps and I was really kicking myself.
I
because
didn't.
I spent days pondering whether I should get this cap that I saw. And then I never saw another cap that I wanted. So I
Did
ended
they
up going
fluctuate
back.
in price?
It was like $30 for... if you bought two, it was $15 each or something. So
20 or
it was,
30,
20
right?
each, or if you bought two, it brought it down to 15. So anyway, I got this one AUS, and this is the only one that I actually wore. The ones that I bought, this is the only one that I wore while I was there. I actually ended up wearing my old US Open cap
Can I try it?
because I didn't want it to get all
Yeah.
greasy because I was putting
Sunscreen.
sunscreen on every day. You could try that. But I wanted to get a Melbourne and a Sydney one. It ended up, I didn't
Did you?
even realise this.
Oh my god.
But looks as though it's the
my
same
Lord.
style. So this is the Sydney one, and the Melbourne one is the same style. But I bought one in Sydney and I bought one in Melbourne. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be wearing these, but I'll wear them not in Australia. That I think another way. Or another reason that I didn't wear the AUS one in Australia is I feel a bit weird
Yeah.
wearing a cap in the country that it's related to.
Yeah.
Like, I would never walk around like the UK wearing a London cap or something. I don't own a London cap,
No.
just to let you know. But although having said that, my New Zealand cap, which I still have, I did wear it while I was there. Now we're nearly done, but for the next bit, and I'm going to put these back on again, I have to walk just over there because someone has been watching while we've been doing this. What do you mean, other one?
I'll be back.
Paul got something to show you as well. Well, you go first, my dear, because I don't want to leave the viewers just in the lurch with no one to watch. But yes, okay,
No.
okay. You bring yours over first, and there's another one there too. Okay, come on back, Paul. What have you got to show us? You're knocking the camera over too. Okay, what have you got? Put your hat back on. Now, you went crazy trying to find this. We already have one of these, but it's a bit scruffy, so you wanted a new one. And you'd seen 7 of them in the shop, you didn't buy them, and then you, on our last day, you went crazy trying to buy this Truffles Jellycat, and there were 2 left, and you wanted to buy both of them, and I said, I'm afraid
I wanted to get the other ones
one
too.
is going to have to be left behind. And when there's Jellycats, they do have a character of their own. They have their own personalities. And when we saw the 2 of them, and you wanted to get both, I said, no, we can only get one. And the other one turned its back on this one when he went. The sadness, I think it was.
She's in a better home now.
What, the one over there?
No, this one.
Okay. Well, I hope the other one found a nice home as well. Got a horsey. Now, I'm just going to nip over here because
Also Jellycat.
while we have been filming, 2, I don't want to say creatures as such, 2 friends have been watching us. And this first one is Red.
From Taronga Zoo.
Red Panda. And look, I just think that he's absolutely gorgeous. He's got a huge big tail. Look at that big bushy tail. Yeah. And he's got a real personality, don't you?
He gets very cross.
He's not talking today. No, he's a bit shy, aren't you? Yeah, he does get cross. But there's just something about him. He's just so nice. And he does remind me of our day at the zoo. And then when we went to Sandringham, I saw this next one sitting on a shelf in a charity shop. Was it the same charity shop you got those clothes?
Yeah.
And I thought, should I get this? And then I thought,
This?
this is what I see. And then I said no. And then I thought, I've got to get this. I've got to get this. Look at this. It's a Scotsman. And I think he has been individually made. I think he's been sewn and created by hand, handmade.
Do you think it's bespoke?
Well,
That is like
Paul,
one of each.
I know what it means, Paul. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Also, because it looks as though these are sort of like, these eyes are almost as if it was like a one of those ones that you make, that you buy it and then you make it.
Oh.
So that's why I'm not saying it's bespoke. It might have been that he came part of a pack, and he won't tell us. But he didn't have a name, and I thought, what am I going to call him? And on the radio, while we're in the charity shop, Rod Stewart was playing. So I thought, I've got to call him Stewart now. That's a real Scottish name. No, I'll call him Rod. So this is Rod, and this is Red. And they're good friends, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, you think we're completely mad now. Well, we've been wearing these throughout. Oh, that's it for this haul.
Yes, indeed. And for those of you that have liked today's episode, give us a thumbs up. For those of you that have not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. And for those of you that want to leave a comment, you could do so as well.
And if you'd like to buy us a coffee to help us along the way, there's a link in the description. And, you know, maybe this cow produces milk. You said this was a girl, right? We don't know.
I don't know.
And we'll see you next time. So, bye!
Good day.
Good day.
How are you going?